Hey guys, welcome to our hangout tonight from Pensacola, Florida. I'm Brent, and we're Emerald Ambassadors with with Plexus Worldwide, out of Pensacola, I guess you could say. But I am really excited about our hangout tonight. This week, Plexus released information that we're getting a new back office. But what's exciting about it is one of our team members who hang out tonight, co-host on the Hangout every week, who organizes all of this. Lindalen was actually involved in the pilot program, and been in this probably for over 2 months, almost 3 months. They had a secret meeting at convention, and there's about 100 people that were involved in this, and she was one of them. But you know what? She was so tight-lipped about it. She didn't say anything to anybody, couldn't squeeze anything out of her. So we're excited. Lindalen, you've got some great detail, and I was watching the video about the new back office, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, the things that you can do. I'm, just looking at some of the details of it, and you're going to be able to go give us a little more meat. I know we're not able to show images tonight. You're going to talk about that, but as soon as the back office is released, we'll take screenshots and we'll have Lindalen do more training for us on the back office. So Lindalen, we're going to throw it your way, and we want you to kind of give us some scoop and some details, some of the juicy details that you guys found out. I'm so glad that Plexus put a group together. I know there was an anchor group, you said, at the beginning, and then was a pilot group, and now they're ready to send it out to all of us. So that's exciting. So go ahead and take it over and share with us.
Well, let me tell y'all, I was super excited to be a part of it. It was, I thought at first, okay, this is cool and everything. But then when I saw the people that were in the group with me and how high ranking they were in the company and all, I was like, oh, I am among the top dogs here. So I felt really honored and blessed to be a part of it. It was amazing. They listened to everything we had to say. We'd go over parts of it every week on video conferences, and then they would listen to everything we had to say and incorporate most of it in by the next week so that we would be able to use it during the pilot program. So I've actually used the system already. I had a cajillion ambassadors because they put anybody that was ever in a customer or whatever as an ambassador for me. So it was really cool looking, seeing, I had like I don't know, some ungodly amount of 7,000 ambassadors or something, and I had a couple of diamonds and stuff under me. It was hilarious with the pilot program, but it was neat. So let me just go ahead and get started. I wrote notes so I wouldn't forget anything. Some of this you guys probably saw already on the thing that they did the other day, but on your home page, what is, where you open it up to once you log in, there are boxes on it, about 6 of them that are actually functional, where you will be able to look at a messaging center. If you have internal messaging from corporate or from other ambassadors that will come in there that you'll be able to get to, you're going to have a dual month comparison of what you did last month to this month in several categories, so you can compare where you are or where you're headed to. It's, as far as comparison, it's for your personal recruits, your team members recruits, the whole team volume, your team that is auto qualified, so you'll know how many you have auto qualified for this month as compared to last month. And everything is plug and play. So if there's a number on something, you click on it and it takes you to a report that coincides with that, so you can see actual people and everything. If it is a name of a person, you can hover over it and get a snippet about that person. You can click it and it opens up and expands more information about that person, if they are qualified, where their rank is, what they've got going on, all kinds of information right there at the click of a button, and then you just click back to go back to your report or whatever. So everything is very super hyper functional. In the qualifications section, it updates every hour, so you can see how often, if people are qualifying, at the end of the month or whatever, how quickly that comes up. So that updates every hour. Say that.
Lindalen, if you're trying to rank at the end of the month, You're not going back to your back office and refreshing constantly because it's doing it for you.
Exactly.
It's really pretty much in real time, so you can see exactly what you're lacking. And is that correct?
Very much so. You can see it real time. Plus, it will actually tell you what you need to make a rank advancement. You'll be able to see number wise and like people wise what you need to make a rank advancement. And you can do that not only for the next rank up, it has it where you can do it for, you know, multiple ranks all the way up to diamond. So you can say, okay, I need one more on my first level before I can even qualify to be diamond, or 5 or whatever it may be. And then this is how many points I need, and it would be approximately this many people. So it really breaks it down for you. And that's right there on that front page as well. So you don't have to go searching for it. Team reports. Oh my gosh, this is like the coolest thing. The team reports you can see in multiple forms. We have the typical Excel form like we use now, or CBS or CBR report, but they also have a tree report. So it's like we've all seen those graphics that we've used for the power of 3 that it shows, you know, the one person with the tree underneath it and how that expands out. Well, that's how this is, and you can scroll it side to side to be able to see your whole downline. Then as you hover over each little individual person, it pulls up their name and a little bit of information about them. You can actually click on that person, go and it pulls up a little box there about them. You can make them the top of the tree and see their whole organization. So if you're going to help, if you were going to help me get to a new rank, which it also tells you in your reports what it's going to take for me to get to that, you can pull up my organization and say, okay, Sally is this close to rank advancing. If you get Sally and Ruth to that point, then that's going to rank advance you. So you see how
that's amazing. So
yeah.
if they're in your downline, you can pick. I could come to you and click on you, and it's going to bring up your whole team.
My whole team, my whole tree, and you'll actually see it from my point of view. You know how right now, like your
Right.
report shows me 5 points different because I'm that close to you.
Right.
It would actually show you real time what it looks like to me. So you know
Okay.
exactly what it takes for me to advance.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah,
That's
super
amazing.
cool. And I love, you know, I'm a visual person. So the visualness of the tree helps out a lot with
Right.
the way that I see it.
Well, let me ask you a question there. When you pull that up, it's like if I wanted to contact you, is your information like pulled up where so I could contact you right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Contact me like via phone if you wanted to, or you can message me from right there in the message center.
That is amazing. It's really a game changer.
Oh, this whole back office is a huge game changer. Huge. I mean, it is just the amount of information for your team that's at the tip of your fingers, literally a click of the mouse away, is amazing. And then all of the stuff that I haven't even talked about yet that you can do with another click of the mouse to help train or motivate or whatever it is all right there. It is so much further advanced from the back office. It is just even hard to fathom.
And $34.95 for the year.
Exactly. Let me just tell y'all,
$34.
This kind of a thing would be huge money for a company.
$34.95. That's what you're getting for your $34.95.
And I have
amazing
that, you know, they're still going to listen to us once this goes live. So as people have more ideas or whatever, they're going to listen to that and try to incorporate those things. This company was very impressed with the type of things that we asked for. So
that's great.
Okay, so there's a third view on the downline, and that is by map, geographical map. And what it does is it pulls up a map of the United States, or if you have people in Canada or Australia or whatever, it will have that up as well. And it's called a heat map. So the states that you have the most people in are going to be darker, and then it'll graduate down to, you know, where you have none or some in to be lighter colors. You can hover over those states and see how many people you have in there. You can click on that state. You can sort those people into a group. As so, let's say I'm going to Georgia in a couple of weeks, and I want to let people know that I'm going to be doing a meeting there and then a training afterwards. I can send an email to just those people within a certain zip code in that state and a certain mile radius around, so that they can schedule their time.
Wow. I love it. Love
Crazy
it. Love
cool
it.
stuff. I think they talked a little bit about the message center on the email, or the video from the email the other day. It is phenomenal. You can instant message from there to people on your team, people on your downline, other ambassadors. You can send out emails. When people respond, it will send you a text message and let you know that they've responded there in your back office. So it's kind of like Facebook private messaging, and you can get notifications on your phone via text and everything. Also in
This
there, you
Plexus
can
style.
say that again.
This Plexus style.
Plexus style.
Facebook
Yeah.
messaging.
We're Plexus booking it.
That's right.
In that message center, you also can set up your own trainings. Of course, corporate is going to have trainings in there that Mary Ann has been working on, and they're going to come up according to the time frame that you've been with the company or what rank you are. You will have access to all of it. It's going to have a little check mark once you've completed training. So let's say I wanted to go through all of the original, you know, ambassador training, just so I would have knowledge of it as I have new people coming in. It'll show me how far along I've gotten in there, so I can keep up with doing that. As a new person, it would do the same thing. And it's not going to give them information about diamond training until they get to that point of being a diamond. All of that is accessible, and for you to be able to message that to your new people to give them you know, reminders. Hey, have you completed this yet? Have you looked at this yet? When they finish it, when they've looked at it and finished it, it sends you a message and say, hey, they've done that. So, you know, if you're doing incentives for people completing stuff, then you can work on those and have that information there. Also in the message center is where you have the video training. Now, right now it is a slide-based video training. So it's not, you can't see me or you, but it would be slides. They can hear us. It's also accessible by phone. So if they are not where they can see it on the computer, they can listen to it via the phone. An 800 number, which is something free that you get for that $34.95. You now have your own 800 number. Which is amazing. It can do all kinds of things. People can call, you can put it on your card, people can call you, leave you messages, or you can set up different kinds of greetings, like, you know, for information about the pink drink, press 1. For information about the opportunity, press 2. If you need to leave me a message, press 9. It also can forward to your home phone or to your cell phone, so that the 800 number just rings straight through to you. So they press 0 and it actually goes straight through to your phone. That's kind of crazy. Do y'all know how much 800 numbers cost? It's like a per call thing.
It's like they thought of it all for us.
They did. They really did. The web meetings you can record, so that if somebody can't be on it, they can go back to it, or you can use it down the road as new ambassadors come on. If you're doing some sort of training like we're going to do on the new back office, if the corporate doesn't have those trainings videoed, then we can do them there, and they'll be recorded. I love the 800 number. That's probably one of the things that I love about it.
Did you say at one point there was video training in there that could take the place of Zoom?
Right now, okay, Zoom is all like pictures, like me and you, that like we're in right now, but there's multiple people on it at one time. Right now, that is not the capability. It is only slide capability. But if you are using a Zoom meeting to just do like an opportunity presentation or something, this would be perfect. And you can do it one
Okay.
time, record it, and be able to send it out or
Okay.
play it.
I got you.
Okay. But again, it's free. Let's see. Oh, the pay system. That looks pretty amazing. We had not even talked about that whenever we had, other than the fact that at convention they were running pay simultaneously at the same time that the current company was doing it. And at that point they were on their, I think it was their second time of monthly commissions, and they were within less than 1% of being perfect. So that's one reason why all of this took so long and was going into effect, is because they were working on making sure that everything was in and we were able to be paid exactly what we should be paid. They said there was no room for error on that, so that would be perfect. They also said that it would not roll out. They had told us it would be out early October. Unless it was not ready, they would not roll it out if there were any bugs left in it. So they've obviously done all their homework, dotted their I's and crossed their T's on it. But the pay system is going to be phenomenal. You can still get direct deposit. The current card that you have is going to be going away. If you have one of the debit type cards from Plexus, that's going to be going away. I love the fact that I can now, with this pay system, use it to pay customers or ambassadors or new ambassadors a discount. Like, say we did on our Facebook event last month, we gave a $15 discount for anybody who ordered as a new preferred. With this, I can go ahead and put that into a coupon form. They will take it out of my pay and send it, give it to them as a coupon off their order.
That's great.
Yeah. Or those of us who do, sign-on bonuses and give people, their refund part of their ambassador fee. That can be done in the same way. So instead of the e-wallet, that is what we'll be able to use. So they'll be able to use that in the coupon code area. We'll be able to make our own coupon codes, more or less.
I think that the fabulous thing about that is your record keeping will be spotless. You know what I'm saying? It will all be right there. You don't have to guess, okay, did I do that for your taxes or whatever? It'll all be, handled with the document. I'm sure that you can download showing you what happened to your wallet.
Absolutely.
So that's great.
So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. There's going to be so much, but a lot of it's going to be visual. I think that it'll be better to be seen, but that was pretty much the breakdown on everything. It is crazy amazing, more so than I can probably put into words, you guys. Honestly, very exciting. And I've seen, this will be my, third back office since we started with the company.
I was just thinking about that.
Yes.
We were in
Julie,
the original
husband.
Bobo one.
Yeah, you remember we're like, oh, they're going to mess it up or they're going to give us something different. And then we thought that was the bomb, .com. And then this one, holy smoke, is amazing.
And you're not going to have to go, how right now you have to go to My Plexus Builder to do certain things, as far as drip emails and stuff like that. It's all going to be in the same place.
That's good. And to me it looked like what I saw for the person that's not computer minded.
Hello.
Ta-da!
That's not computer minded. It kind of, I don't want to say dummies it down, but makes it very simple.
What are you saying?
It is just a click away, Julie.
But it makes it very simple. Like the one little chart that was on the video talking about your rank advancements, where it had the little people colored in that, You know, you've got the right amount of people for this level. You are this many points are
Yep.
from your outside line. You're this many points from your, you know, your first line. So to me, that's incredible. You know, that's incredible to see that and to see it simplified for, you know, to be honest with you, the email drip campaign, I never used it because I couldn't understand it. But you used it all the time. But you know, you've got a computer mind that, you know, that dives into that. So I'm excited that I'm sure that this is going to be a much simpler version. At least it sounds like it. I think one of my most favorite things, besides the little report on the front screen, is the tree. Is the tree broken down?
Yes.
And how you can pull up that, because our back office now can be so complicated, because if you have a huge line, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know, you don't know where your level ones are and who goes, you know, you're trying to figure out who goes under who. So this is going to be perfect to have us have that broken down. I think you'll be able to do it also,
Yeah,
Julie.
back
Aren't you
office for
excited?
dummies.
Especially after my training, Julie.
Yes, I will be spot on.
I was looking to see if we had any questions here. I see somebody talked about our phone froze up, but and all that. Did you have any other questions? Did you see any other questions there? I was looking,
No,
but I didn't see any.
anything. I did get a text. Somebody asked if the coupon was available immediately, and yes, that's my understanding that it would be available immediately for them to use on their order instead of us having to do a rebate type thing.
Okay. So that's just really something that we would take care of through our transferring funds from our account.
Yep. And that's all new. Like I said, that part was not covered in our training because there were parts of this system that they could not give us to go live with. Like we have not seen the shopping area, because in order for it to be live, we would actually be able to shop in there, and they did not want to confuse the system with that. So there were certain parts of it that we could not use, and the pay was obviously one of those as well. So that'll be something that I'll have to experiment with when we get our hands on it. But I think that they're going to do great training with it. The company that developed it did the training throughout the time that we were in the pilot program, and they communicated very well. So the training was super good.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm so thankful that you were involved in this. And honestly, guys, she was so tight-lipped about everything. You know, I knew she had a meeting at convention, but that's about all that I knew. And then I never asked her any questions about anything, and she never offered anything until I saw the email that came out the other day, and then you posted on there, "Oh, I'm so excited about this," you know, and so that was awesome. And you probably had about 1,000 emails in your little box there, you know. What's going on? What's going on?
I wanted to make sure I was going to be invited back if they did anything ever again. I wanted to show that I was responsible.
You are responsible. I can, you know, your upline will vouch for that you're responsible. So that's awesome. Well, thank you for doing that for us tonight, and we will be excited for October 1st to come around. My goodness, it's just
a week away. Week and a
yeah,
half away.
it's today's the 20th, so you know, we're less than 2 weeks away from this coming out. It looks like all of the Jules had a wonderful time in Maui, and I watched a lot of their posts from Maui, and I still didn't get a number, but I noticed the tables when we've been to Maui the last 2 years, like for the luau or for the welcome reception, was just individual, you know, tables spread out on the polo, what they call the polo lawn. This year, it looked like they were just tables that were lined up as forever, you know, for people to go into that. So it was a huge, huge turnout this year, I know, and it was exciting. So we're going to get some of these jewels that are going to be jumping on our call and hang out in the next few weeks, and we're going to get some information from them. And I know that they've got a lot of things that they learned in Maui. And it's exciting that they're going to be rolling out some of these things. Don't forget, we've got things coming up. If you made Leaders Retreat, that's just a month away. Also, we've got our Super Saturday coming up the first part of January. I think it's January the 9th. And so find a city that's near you and make sure that you go, because you want to go there, because the training, I promise you, will be fabulous this year. Mary Ann has done a remarkable job at Plexus with our training, getting the right people in place to get the training that we need. So Super Saturday will be great. I'm sure that at Leaders Retreat coming up in just about a month, we'll find out where convention is. So they typically release that at the end of Leaders Retreat. So we'll get that on the calendar. We know the dates of it. They've already published the dates. And it's actually falls a little different this year. It starts on a Monday and goes through part of the week. So it will be a little bit.
It's a little bit later too, isn't it?
Yes, it's a little bit
School's out
later.
for about a week.
So it is a little bit later. So that's honestly, that works perfect for us because we have a senior graduating high school this year. So that's going to work for us.
And we have a little boy whose birthday was always messed up.
Yeah. You mean you're going to a Plexus convention and it's my birthday? You know, but
Looks like he got to travel for his birthday.
Yes.
This year he did.
This
Past year he did travel for his
we went to
birthday.
the Grand Canyon actually on his birthday.
So
And got to sit in a
Exactly.
car.
Yes. What is it called? A Bugatti?
Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah, $1 million car the kid got to sit in for his birthday. So, hey, it wasn't that bad of a birthday for him this year. So it was exciting. Well, it looks like it's about time to end for the evening. So thank you again, Lindlin, for coming on. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask them to us, and we will try to get information fed to you. There's not going to be a whole lot of information that we can give you other than what the company is releasing for right now. There are probably going to be more videos that are coming out. If you want to see what the site looks like, make sure that you look at the videos that have posted. If they're not in the Posse yet, we'll make sure that they get in the Posse. I looked at them again this evening. So they're great and give you a little bit of meat, but the closer we get to it, I'm sure there's going to be more stuff that is coming out. There'll be more training available for you. So that's exciting. Guys, be Plexus this week. Make sure that you share. Julie and I were in just a restaurant the other day. I guess it was Friday. On Friday, and the girl behind the register was fabulous. And she was just bubbly and smiling, and you know, and I told her, I said, you know, if you're ever looking for anything to do on the side, we've got this network marketing business that we're involved in. And she said, I'm looking for something. So tomorrow, I talked to her again tonight. She's supposed to be our guest at our local meeting here in town. Told her, I said, you come, I'll buy you supper, and you know, we'll learn a little bit about our Plexus opportunity. We've already connected on Facebook, so it's exciting to just get your cards. You know, we got new business cards. I'm almost like, we got a 1-800 number coming out, so we'll just have to write that on there. But we got new business cards and new slim cards to hand out. So make sure that you do something that will help your business this week. Pass out cards. Make sure that you're listening to personal development material. If you still haven't listened to Sarah Marble's Hero Call, listen to Sarah Marble's Hero Call. It's great. Those calls are fabulous. Find something that you can grab a book, find something that you can pour into your life. And then when you get you fixed and worked on, you're able to help someone else. And that's the name of the game in our business, is helping other people. So that's what I have to say. You have anything else to say? You're excited about this Computer for Dummies class?
Yes. Back
office for dummies. So we'll learn more about it here in the next week or so. Let's pray and then we'll close. Father, thank you for our company. And Lord, thank you for how they look out for each of their ambassadors. And for 18 months, I heard Rachel Barrow say this week that for 18 months, they've been working on this project that's going to be released on October 1st. And Lord, thank you that they didn't rush through it. that they got things together like they need it. Lord, thank you that they put a pilot team together, which Lyndalyn was involved with. Thank you how they listened to our ambassadors and how they put different things into our new back office that is going to help each of us go to another level. We praise you for that. Father, I think of right now before we finish, I think of Richard Chamberlain's granddaughter that passed out, and they are taking her to the hospital this evening. Father, I pray that you would just intervene on that little one's behalf. And Lord, we're praying on healing on her behalf. Just be with Richard and Donna as they minister to this little one and to their family. God, use us this week in a special way. Help us to reach out for Plexus. Lord, help us to find new people that we can be a blessing to this week. In Jesus' name, amen. Guys, thank you so much for being on our hangout tonight, and we hope you have a wonderful week. And we are signing off from Pensacola, Florida. Good night.
Night.
Bye, y'all.